Hi, I'm Patti Cesarini. I am the Oakland University ESPN sideline reporter and analyst for all of our athletic games here. I first got into sports at a super young age. My whole family was really athletic. Both my parents played. So from a very young age, as early as I could possibly remember, I was being thrown into sports left and right. It was softball, soccer, volleyball, basketball. I think that's where the love of it really grew, and the competitive aspect of it really kind of just, in a weird way, in a weird sense, like woke something up in me, and it was something that I loved. I think I was 12 years old when I started playing grade school volleyball, and then one of the parents was like, you should really try out for the travel team. So I went, tried out, actually hated it, thought I wanted to quit. My mom forced me to play another year, and then my 13th year I just absolutely fell in love with it and stuck with travel volleyball throughout all of my high school career. And then I went on to play at Oakland for 4 years. I was an outside hitter here, and it was quite the journey, and then all of a sudden it comes to a close, but my life in sports continued. I ended up pursuing sports after my career in sports. While I first started learning about my career and where I wanted to go around my sophomore year of college, and I realized that I could never leave the sports world forever. And I think now, even after I've done playing, that's why I don't have as much of a withdrawal from playing, is that I'm still very much involved in the sports world, in talking to athletes and coaches and getting their stories. So it was something that ended up obviously inspiring me. I fell in love with it and then continued throughout 3-4 years now almost that I've been doing that, and I wouldn't change it. The challenges are, I feel a little bit sometimes as you get imposter syndrome. It's like you don't necessarily belong in it, or sometimes you don't feel like you can be taken as seriously, or you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to sports. So I think just working through those challenges, like, yes, it is very male dominant, and sure, you're going to get some comments, and depends on, again, the position that you're into within sports, where it's worse than other areas, but it doesn't mean that you don't keep pursuing your goals and keep pushing towards your dreams and proving people wrong at the end of the day. One thing I would want people to know about my identity as a woman in sports is that I'm very hardworking, I'm very strong-willed, determined, a little stubborn sometimes, and feel like it needs to be done my way or the highway, but definitely hardworking, strong, and resilient. I think we've seen progress within women in sports, and I can talk definitely from a broadcast standpoint that there's been so many advances to get women more involved into a broadcast. Now you have female play-by-play analysts and color analysts, where those two positions were very much so male-dominated, and really the only place for a woman in that kind of broadcast was being a sideline reporter. There's so many more opportunities out there for women, and sometimes to honor that, people even do all female broadcasts, which I think is super cool. But there's definitely just a lot more opportunities out there. The advice that I would give to young women is that it is so much fun to be in sports and to be surrounded by a community that is, again, just so strong, so very dominant in what they want to do, and really resilient in what they want to do as well. And it's truly this heartwarming community that you have, and I think that's the beauty of working within sports, is every day you wake up, you never know what you're going to get.